A lot of people come to an event and you walk into a room full of 50 or 100 people and you're very nervous. A lot of people tell me they're nervous. There's no need to be. It's really about showing them how to walk tall, feel confident, feel happy about meeting other people. When they do that, they take away the emphasis on working a room and having to work at it. It's just about mingling, but mingling with intent. And my aim is to give them the confidence to do that, know that it's fun, it's something that's enjoyable, it's far better than work, and it gives them an opportunity to develop and make new connections. It's never a networking session just for the sake of networking. It's about having seminars, speakers, something where people come, they gain knowledge and they gain expertise, something they didn't have before. They can take away, they can apply it, and they can get business benefit and personal benefit from it straight away.
And I want to congratulate all of you for taking the time to invest in your own education. Those of you that might have heard of the sort of granddaddy of business development and personal development, a guy called Jim Rohn, who passed away in his 80s, I think last year, said we should work harder on ourselves than we do on our job.
Working on ourselves, investing in ourselves is critical. I've been to loads of courses. I've probably been in education or to some educational event every year of my life from about the age of 4. Now, why do I do that? Because it keeps you stimulated, it keeps you interested. And that's what I find a lot of other people do. It's about continually developing. If you don't do that, then you stagnate. You always do what you've always done, and you'll get what you've always got. This is about challenging what you've done and looking at new ways of doing things and looking at new opportunities that can be created because you've done something different. You've thought outside the box.
So it strikes me that most of us are doing something wrong. We are not engaging with people.
Yeah, one of the funniest things that happens when people meet is that they go to networking events because they think that's what they need to be doing, but they don't understand how they really need to connect with people. Because they don't understand that, they don't talk to each other well, they don't listen, they don't hear. So our events really are to help them to develop those skills and be able to do a lot more and be a lot more effective in the way that they are creating long-term relationships that are going to build value for them and for the people they meet.
You have an instant in which to grab people. So what I want to do today is to explore what it is you need to do in order to grab people in that half a second.
First impressions are just incredibly important. It's like the first time you shake hands with somebody. That first handshake, that's the first physical contact you have with the other human being. And if you give them a limp handshake, for instance, you convey a lack of confidence and a lack of certainty. So what we're teaching with our events is how you go into these relationships, not really in a way that you're looking to manipulate the relationship, but just naturally to build strong connections with people. And that first impression is critical. I started SOS Networking because I get the biggest buzz from helping people. That really ticks a lot of boxes for me. It isn't work all of a sudden, it's just about seeing other people growing and flourishing. I've worked with a lot of youngsters. I've seen students in schools and university and colleges, right through to people who've come to business who've been very nervous about networking and starting off, and how do they generate inquiries, how do they get people to know about who they are. Well, to me this is the easiest way to do it. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's the sort of thing that I want to encourage lots of people to do because it absolutely works. In my experience, it's the best way to raise your profile. And what this is about, it's about helping you to build your brand, build your confidence, the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. It all has an impact on how people relate to you, and that's what this is about really. The SOS events will give people practical skills, but they'll also, it won't just be me, it's never just me talking. I bring other people in who are experts in their own field, very topical issues, but it's about keeping it fresh, keeping it live, always having some educational content and the networking content so people learn and earn.